Is the artistic direction similar to the original manga and anime?
I would say yes and no. We have to be true to the franchise, and we have to make sure that fans will recognize the characters, the backgrounds, and every environment they love in the series. But at the same time, video games don't have the same visual codes, and we had to fill the gap and be creative at sometimes.
How did you approach recreating Konoha?
First of all, we wanted the player to be able to jump and run everywhere. And based on those game design assets, we created more high-rise buildings with water tanks, roofs, wires, advertising, everything you see in the anime. On the top of that, we spotted in the city very specific areas that every fan knows in the series, like the ramen shop, like the Hokage house, and we recreated them like they were in the anime.
Ubisoft being a Western developer, how do you do to make this game true to the franchise?
そちらは集英社とスタジオピーラーにご協力いただいております。毎週行われる監修会議によってゲームコンテンツを監修していただくことにより、ライセンスにより近い製品、そしてアニメ、そして漫画により近い製品を作れるようご協力いただいております。
What part of the story does your game cover?
Naruto Rise of a Ninja はアニメの1話から80話をカバーすることになります。これはアニメの始まりからガールとの戦いまでの話になります。我々の課題はナルトの始まりの話をいかにゲームとして忠実に再現するかということです。There has been a lot of Naruto games published so far. What makes this game special?
What makes this game special is that for the first time that a game is developed for a next-gen console. And actually the power of the 360 allows you to create much more and have a much bigger scope than the game that have been developed so far. This means that as the Naruto world is not only fighting and action, it's also great storytelling, it's also a great universe, and for the first time we have the possibility to develop this universe. Develop, for instance, a huge Konoha that is entirely playable with hundreds of houses, tens of streets, and again, this being completely playable, not just a background. This was completely impossible on current generation consoles.
Can you tell us a little bit about the development of the game?
Yeah, the development started 2 years ago at the Ubisoft Montreal studio. This studio is especially known for its developments on 360. This is a technology we really master, having done a lot of production on this platform. The team especially is made of real Naruto fans, which allows us to really ensure the fans that this game would be completely true to the franchise.
What kind of gameplay will this game provide?
Of course, Naruto as an anime is very action-oriented, so the fight gameplay would be a very important one in the game. But since the beginning of conception, we really believe that Naruto is much more than that. It's a strong storytelling and a strong universe. To support the real character growth of Naruto, we want a lot of RPG elements in the game, and the player will have the chance to improve his character all over the game. The second point is that it's a huge, beautiful universe that we wanted to show to the player. So the exploration and platforming part will be very important. Of course, there is this big Konoha that allows a lot of platforming. There are also a lot of places outside of Konoha where the platforming will be very important. So fight, platforming, RPG, those are the 3 elements that we want to convey with this game.